There was a time when the name Mel Gibson carried a certain gravity in Hollywood, a mix of admiration and awe reserved for those rare performers whose presence felt larger than life. He was never just an actor delivering lines. He brought a raw, elemental energy to every role, an intensity that drew audiences in and made them feel every emotion he portrayed. From the fearless warrior in Braveheart to the spiritual devotion in The Passion of the Christ, Gibson's performances were more than entertainment. They were invitations to witness a man giving everything of himself, on screen and in spirit. The world watched as he transformed into characters whose courage, vulnerability, and resilience seemed almost tangible. And in those moments, he was more than an actor. He was a force, a presence that left an indelible mark on generations of moviegoers. Early life and the roots of character. Born in 1956 in Peekskill, New York, Mel Gibson grew up as one of 11 children in a deeply religious household that emphasized discipline, faith, and moral grounding. His family's move to Australia during his youth added layers to his identity, giving him the experience of navigating two worlds, American by birth, Australian by upbringing, which shaped the edge and authenticity he would later bring to his performances. Acting was not part of a pre-planned path, but once he discovered it, it became a conduit for his emotions, a place where intensity could be transformed into art. Even in his early years, those around him noted a depth beneath his charm, a reflective quality that allowed him to inhabit characters fully while carrying a quiet determination that would define his career. The breakthrough. Mad Max Gibson's rise to international recognition came with Mad Max, a modestly budgeted Australian film that became a global sensation. His portrayal of the brooding, emotionally complex anti-hero struck a chord with audiences who sensed a raw authenticity beneath the post-apocalyptic chaos. The character's quiet intensity, the way he expressed emotion without words, marked Gibson as a performer capable of inhabiting depth and conflict in a way few could. Overnight, he went from relative obscurity to international stardom. His name and image associated with strength, resilience, and emotional honesty. Mad Max was more than a film. It was the first chapter in a career that would continually balance risk, creativity, and the ability to channel personal truth into art. Hollywood success and versatility. The 1980s and early 1990s were a period of remarkable achievement for Gibson. With films like Gallipoli, The Year of Living, Dangerously, and the Lethal Weapon series, he demonstrated an extraordinary versatility, moving seamlessly between drama, action, and comedy. Audiences were drawn to his capacity to balance strength and vulnerability, humor and seriousness, and off-screen he maintained an image of stability as a devoted family man guided by personal faith. His charisma, daring, and dedication made him one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, a performer who could carry both films and emotional resonance with equal ease. With every new role, Gibson solidified a reputation, not just for skill, but for a rare authenticity that made his characters feel lived in and unforgettable. Braveheart, vision and determination. When Gibson decided to direct and star in Braveheart, it was a risk that many doubted could succeed, yet his conviction carried the project to completion. The film became a monumental success, earning multiple Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, and securing Gibson's place not only as a leading actor, but as a filmmaker with a singular vision. Braveheart revealed his ability to blend artistic ambition with emotional truth, and audiences responded to the story of sacrifice, courage, and moral struggle in a way that reflected the passion Gibson himself brought to the project. Beyond accolades, the film demonstrated his capacity to dream boldly, take creative control, and create work that resonated deeply with the human spirit. Creative independence and faith. Following Braveheart, Gibson established Icon Productions, a platform to pursue projects guided by personal vision rather than external pressures. This independence allowed him to create films that reflected his convictions and passions, most notably The Passion of the Christ, a deeply spiritual story that touched audiences worldwide. The film's emotional resonance was undeniable, showcasing his ability to navigate complex material with sincerity and dedication. Gibson's choices in storytelling revealed an artist driven not by public acclaim alone, but by the desire to explore themes of courage, sacrifice, and human endurance, demonstrating the unique intersection of faith and creativity that has characterized his career. The subtle pressures of fame. As his career matured, the subtle pressures of fame became more apparent. Colleagues and friends observed a reflective nature, moments of quiet introspection, and a commitment to personal growth that guided his life choices. Behind the public image of confidence and charisma was a man deeply attuned to the demands of his work, aware of how intensity could be both a gift and a responsibility. Even as he navigated Hollywood's complexities, Gibson maintained a balance that allowed him to continue performing, creating, and mentoring, demonstrating resilience and a capacity for self-awareness that complemented his public persona. Personal growth and reflection. In the years that followed, Gibson focused on cultivating a life grounded in personal values, family, and faith. He continued to work selectively, choosing roles and projects that aligned with his creative and emotional goals. The recognition that personal development and professional accomplishment could coexist became central to his approach, guiding both his career and his private life. Friends describe a man who has grown in empathy, patience, and perspective, someone who listens, observes, and engages with the world thoughtfully, carrying lessons learned from experience without allowing them to define his present. Hacksaw Ridge and a renewed presence. In 2016, Gibson returned to directing with Hacksaw Ridge, a film that celebrated courage, integrity, and the resilience of the human spirit. Its critical and commercial success reaffirmed his talent behind the camera, proving that creativity and personal evolution can intersect meaningfully at any stage. The film's reception marked a quiet renaissance in his career, highlighting a maturity and depth that only experience can bring. Audiences and colleagues alike were reminded that artistic brilliance does not vanish with age or challenge, and that dedication to one's craft continues to yield profound results. A life balanced by family and faith. Today, Mel Gibson leads a life defined by intention, choosing roles, projects, and personal commitments with deliberation. Family remains central, with time spent nurturing relationships, mentoring, and cultivating spaces for reflection and growth. His faith, once an internal compass, now serves as both guide and solace, shaping decisions and reinforcing a sense of purpose beyond career or recognition. In the balance he has created between professional endeavour and personal fulfillment. Gibson exemplifies how success can be measured not only in accolades or box office returns, but in the quiet satisfaction of living in alignment with one's values. Reflection and continuing influence. Now in his 70s, Gibson's presence in Hollywood is quieter but no less influential. His later work demonstrates a focus on mentorship, collaboration, and projects that resonate with his values. He chooses thoughtfully, acting and directing with a balance of wisdom and energy, embodying a career shaped as much by resilience and reflection as by talent and drive. Those who have worked with him speak of his generosity, thoughtfulness, and commitment to nurturing creativity in others, highlighting the enduring influence of a life lived with care and purpose, an enduring example. Ultimately, Mel Gibson's life is a testament to the power of dedication, integrity, and self-awareness. His career reflects the intersections of artistry and human experience, showing how success can coexist with introspection and how creative brilliance can grow from reflection as much as ambition. He has reminded audiences that true impact comes from bringing one's whole self to work, living with intention and remaining open to growth throughout life. Beyond the accolades and the films, Gibson's story is enduring because it captures something fundamentally human: the pursuit of meaning, the embrace of challenge, and the capacity to live authentically, creatively, and fully.